Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my awesome students. How is everything today? Is everything okay, dear? Yeah, I hope all of you are in a good health and always in Allah's guidance. Okay, my beloved students, meet me again with Miss Ilma in English mid-test preparations. Okay, sayang, like you know, inshallah next week we will have examination. So, I will give you some questions that related to our examinations, so you can study and practice it at home. Now, before we start our lesson today, let's pray before studying. A'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Raditu billahi rabba wa bil islami dina wa bi Muhammadin nabiyyan wa rasula. Rabbi zidni ilma warzuqni fahma. May Allah always bless and protect us, and with that you are easier in studying English today. Amin ya rabbal alamin. Now, let's see what are we going to discuss. So sayang, for today we only discuss one text. It is about narrative text. But if in daily I only give you about fairy tale, but now I will give you all of the kind of narrative text. There are fable, folklore, folktale, fairy tale, and others. Yeah. Now let's see the first text. Okay, this one, the first text. So, my lovely, I do not suggest you to read the text first to answer the question. I wanna give you a trick how to answer the questions correctly and fastly. Yeah. So you do not need to read the text first, but see the question first. Okay, now let's see the question. Yeah, the first question. How did the king and his people feel when the king didn't have any children? So the keyword here is the king and his people feel. Yeah, and after that, the second keyword is didn't have any children. Now, let's check the text. Yeah, so here you can see that there was only one thing that made Prabu and his people sad. Prabu didn't have any children, so we directly find the answer, right? Yeah, so the answer here is sad. Now let's see the option. Can we find the option? Now, A, they had the bird. B, they were unhappy. They were unhappy. C, they expected this. D, they were happy. So which one sayang? The correct answer? Yes, right. The answer is D. Unhappy is the same meaning or the similar meaning of sad. Yeah, understand? Is it right? Okay, now let's continue to number 2. Yeah, what happened after the princess threw the necklace and said that she didn't like? Yeah.
You ada ini pulsa nelpon?
Enggak, pakai WA nelponnya.
Tadi bunga-bunga ada.
Yuk, ada perlu apa sama Ustaz Lino? Now, let's see number 2. what happened after the princess threw the necklace and said that she didn't like the necklace? Okay, the keyword here is the princess threw the necklace. And what happened after that? Now let's see the text. So necklace. The keyword is necklace. Okay? This one. Suddenly, the princess threw the necklace and said that she didn't like the necklace. She said that she didn't want to accept that necklace. So what happened after that, right? Now, let's see the next paragraph. All people, including Prabu and the queen, were sad and began to cry. So all of the people were sad and began to cry. And after that, suddenly the earth was crying. It made a pool of water. So let's see, berarti kata kuncinya di sini all people including Prabu and Queen were sad. Mari kita lihat apakah ada optionnya ini atau tidak untuk number 2. Okay, let's see A. She changed to be beautiful girl. No, nothing. And after that, the king was angry. No, nothing in the text. Her spoiled character suddenly lost. No, sayang. And then all people were sad. This one correct So the correct answer is delta. Now let's see number 3. What is the lesson from the story? So my dear, from number 1 and number 2 before, without reading the text fully, we know that what is the lesson from the story. Okay, the princess threw the necklace and said that she didn't like the necklace. Okay, are we allowed to be like that if someone give us something or someone give us gift? Boleh nggak sayang kalau kita nolak pemberian orang lain dan melemparnya atau membuangnya? Boleh nggak kira-kira? No So kira-kira what is the moral value? Now let's see the option. A. The happiness is better than sadness. Nothing sayang. B. It's better giving than receive. C. It's not allowed to receive someone's gift. D. We must appreciate someone's gift. Mana sayang jawaban yang paling tepat dari ceritanya tadi? Right. The correct one is delta. We must appreciate someone's gift. Walaupun anak Miss tidak suka, if you do not like the thing, just accept it to make the parent, to make the people happy, to make the persons who gave you the gift happy. Okay, now let's see the next text. Okay, this one, the text. Like I told you before, we do not need to read the text first, but we need to check the question. The first question, what is the story about? Oke, sayang kalau umpamanya what is the story about, pasti dia ceritanya in general. Oke, let's see. Paragraph 1. One day a monkey wanted to cross a river. He saw a crocodile. Jadi ini ada crocodile. Berarti in general apa sayang ceritanya? Who knows? Kita lihat kata kuncinya lagi. Pasti kata yang paling banyak muncul. Ternyata sama Nih ada crocodile, and then crocodile, then monkey. Let's see, crocodile. After that, what else? Monkey. Until the end. Monkey, crocodile, yeah. And after that, monkey. So all ya about monkey and crocodile. Jadi kalau mencari what is the text about, maka jawabannya pasti about monkey and crocodile. Now let's see the option ya. A, the crocodile and the monkey. B, the crocodile which was very hungry. C, a monkey which wanted to cross a river. D, the crocodile which swam back to the bank of the river. Ya, pasti jawabannya sudah tahu tadi ya. Alpha. Yes, right. Now, let's see number 5. What is the problem of the story? Kira-kira ceritanya tentang apa ya? What is the problem? Ya, kita lihat problemnya apa. The problem, kita baca the second paragraph. Now the crocodile was very hungry. Jadi kenapa krokodilnya sayang? Yeah, was very hungry. And after that, he went. Yeah, so when it was in the middle of the river, it stopped and said to the monkey, "Monkey, my father is very sick. He must eat the heart of the monkey, then he will be strong again," kata crocodiles. Ya, jadi kira-kira monkey-nya berikan atau tidak? The monkey thought for a while. Then he told the crocodile to swim back to the river bank. What for? I asked the crocodile. "Because I didn't bring my heart with me," said the monkey. "I left it under the tree near some coconuts." Ya, oke, ini tadi udah dapat ya jawabannya. Ya, berarti problemnya adalah the crocodile was very hungry. Ya, kita cek apakah kita menemukan optionnya sayang. The crocodile swam away. No, the monkey was very hungry. Tadi yang hungry siapa? Yes, crocodile. Jadi answernya adalah Charlie. The crocodile was very hungry. Oke, easy kan sayang cara menjawabnya? Now ini semuanya still tersurat atau ya, still tersurat atau semuanya ada pada text, easy to find it. You do not need to analyze it. Okay, number 6. From the story we can learn that. Apa sih yang bisa kita pelajari dari story tadi? Yuk kita. Jadi sayang, kalau from the story we can learn that itu same meaning with the conclusion of the story. Conclusionnya. Maka kita lihat dulu nih optionnya. After that kita cek teksnya karena tadi kita baru until climax ya. Nah, kita lihat optionnya a foolish sometimes make. Oke, udah nampak optionnya ya. And then kira-kira what? Now let's check the text. Ya, this is katanya tadi the crocodile turned around and swam back to the bank of the river. As soon as they reached the river bank, the monkey jumped off the crocodile's back and climbed up to the top of a tree. "Where is your heart?" asked the crocodile. "You are foolish," the monkey said the crocodile. "Now I am free and you have nothing." The monkey told the crocodile not to try to fool him again. The crocodile swam away hungry. Oke, jadi kira-kira sayang apa sih kesimpulan dari ceritanya? Do you know what? Ya, right ya. Jadi intinya kira-kira krokodilnya bisa makan nggak? Tadi kan krokodilnya katanya was very hungry. No ya, crocodile didn't get anything. Jadi monkey-nya gimana? Monkey-nya be free karena dia smarter than crocodile. Ya, let's see. Apakah ada optionnya sayang dari yang kita lihat tadi? Ya, this ya. A, foolish sometimes make happy. Jadi kalau kita foolish itu Foolish. Ya, berarti apa similar meaning of foolish? Full. Yes, right. Same with stupid. Ya. Jadi no ya, nggak nyambung sama ceritanya. Smartness sometimes make loss. Can be. Kita lihat dulu option yang lain. Presence of mind always work. Jadi what is in our mind itu always the true one atau become the real one. No ya. Presence of mind always make tired. Jadi apa yang ada terlintas dalam pikiran kita itu selalu membuat kita capek. Nggak nyambung ya with the story before. Ya, jadi the correct one is bravo. Smartness sometimes make loss. Kenapa gitu sayang? Berarti siapa smartness di sini? Meaningnya lebih ke tricky ya sayang ya. Siapa tadi yang tricky nak? Ya, itu crocodile. Crocodile-nya pengen membodohi monkey, tapi ternyata monkey is smarter than the crocodile. Oke. Ya, number 7. What is the reason of the crocodile to eat monkey's heart? Nah, ini udah ada tadi kita baca ya. Yang mana tadi jawabannya sayang? Apa tadi reasonnya? Yes, right. Katanya tadi their father is sick and he must eat it. Oke. Now, let's see number 8. Ini tadi udah terjawab ya nak ya. Full itu similar meaningnya sama dengan stupid. Yaitu jawabannya delta. Oke, so far dimengerti sayang? Ya, I hope you can understand it well. So after this, ya, you must read the text carefully. After you have read the question. Okay, next number 9 to 12. Nih ya, ceritanya kira-kira ini tentang apa? Ya, about wolf. Nih ya, kemudian apalagi nih? Kita lihat dulu ya questionnya. Let's see the question first to make us easy to identify the answer. Why did the wolf go to the crane? Kira-kira why ya? Why did the question before? Why did the wolf come to crane? Nih, kita baca. A wolf was one day eating his dinner. He was very greedy. He ate so quickly that a bone stuck in his throat. He had tried hard to get it out, but all was in vain. Then he went to the crane and said, "Good morning, crane. Will you help me to do something?" Berarti sayang, what is the answer? Kenapa tadi wolfnya come to the crane? Yes, right. Udah terjawab ya di sini. Berarti dia minta tolong. Oke, now let's see the option. Ada nggak optionnya? A. To help the crane. B. To bite the crane off. C. To give the crane a reward. And D. To draw a bone in his throat. Ya, benar jawabannya delta. Karena tadi what is the wolf problem? Ya, something stuck ya in his throat. Not something, actually a bone karena dia rakus. So, berarti dari cerita ini kita boleh greedy nggak sih? Ya, it's not allowed ya sayang. Nah, now when did the wolf get his problem? Kapan? Yuk kita lihat teksnya. Katanya kata kuncinya sayang eating his dinner. Berarti jawabannya apa kalau eating his dinner? Kapan waktunya itu? Oke, let's see ya. In the evening, in the morning, in the weekend, in the afternoon. Of course, jawabannya alpha, in the evening. Now, let's see. To get it out, but all was in vain, katanya. Berarti apa sih similarnya meaningnya? In vain. Ya intinya dia nggak bisa. That's why wolf come to the crane to ask help. Berarti yang mana sayang? Useful. Apa meaning useful? Ya, bermanfaat atau sama artinya dengan benefit atau advantage ya. Kemudian useless. Useless berarti the antonym of useful. Yes, right. Then effective. Nah, then productive. Oke, kira-kira mana yang tepat? Iya, benar. Jawabannya adalah bravo. Yaitu sia-sia atau tidak berfungsi atau nggak bisa gitu ya. That's why the bone still stuck in his throat. The last question from this text. What can we learn from the story? Yuk kita lihat ya. Don't make a public lie. No ya sayang. B. Don't cheat one's chance. Enggak ya. Don't be easy to trust someone. Jangan mudah percaya sama seseorang. Don't imitate one's bad manner. Kira-kira mana sih yang tepat? Yuk kita lihat dulu sayang. Kira-kira yang mana ya? Tadi kita lihat at the end of the story. At the end-nya tadi katanya this one. Nah yuk kita lihat dulu. The wolf opened his mouth wide. The crane put her bill in and draw out the bone. Now, will you give me your reward, please? The crane asked the wolf. Reward? Said the wolf. Don't talk about that. You should be thankful to me. Although you put your head into my mouth, I didn't bite it off. What more do you want? Berarti crane-nya jahat atau wolf-nya bersyukur atau tidak tuh dibantuin? No ya sayang ya, malah dia mau makan itu crane-nya. Berarti apa? Tadi jawabannya yang paling tepat dari ini pertanyaannya ya berarti adalah Charlie ya. Don't be easy to trust someone. Right. Now let's see the next text. Nih kira-kira teksnya apa ya? Ya, The Lion. Berarti still about fable ya sayang. Okay, let's see number 13. What do we learn from the story? Aduh, udah langsung do we learn. Berarti kalau ini kita willy-nilly must read the text, whole of the text ya. Kita harus baca teksnya secara keseluruhan. So, karena tadi Miss bilang what do we learn from the story itu need analysis of the story. You must know what is the story about. Oke, kita baca. The lion was having a nap when a little mouse waked him up. Okay, the lion was annoyed, so he picked the little mouse up and threatened to eat him up. Please release me, O king of the jungle. If you do so, I will do something for you one day. Begged the little mouse. What? A little thing like you? Ha 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 ha. This really very funny. Laughed the lion. Then he let the little mouse free because he thought that the little mouse would not taste nice. Katanya nggak enak ya, jadi dilepasin. After that, several days later, when the lion was walking in the jungle, he got into a trap. He struggled hard to escape, but he could not free himself. When he was about to give up, the little mouse came. He then gnawed the rope of the net. The little mouse said, "Didn't you once laugh at me for being a little? Look how I have saved your life today." Jadi kira-kira apa sayang? Ya, ternyata yang tadi katanya kecil itu can help the lion. Ya, bisa bantu lion. Berarti apa? Lessonnya? Yes, right. Don't underestimate someone atau don't judge someone from the cover. Ya, mau coba kita lihat ada nggak sih optionnya di sini? Nah, weakness is very useless. No, never help your enemy. Nggak juga ya, even enemy kita juga harus tolong ya, karena kita must help each other. Strength is always useful in any situation. Never understand. Ya, of course jawabannya delta. Now number 14. Why did the lion let the little mouse free? Because tadi ada ya sayang katanya tadi thought was not taste. Berarti itu artinya apa? The mouse escaped. No, the lion is not hungry. The mouse promise will help in another day. No, the lion thought the mouse is not delicious. Ya, jadi have the taste. Coba kita lihat tadi katanya apa taste tadi sayang. Nih katanya the little mouse would not taste nice. Berarti itu sama artinya dengan not delicious. Maka jawabannya delta. Number 15. How did the mouse help the lion? Gimana tadi sayang? Dia bantunya? Ya, the mouse. Yes, right. Ya, delta. Gnawed the rope. Oke, apa sih gnawed itu, Miss? Ayo, kita look at nih number 14. Gnawed itu apa sih? Katanya tadi gnawed the rope of the net katanya. Jadi itu jawabannya peel. Peel mengupas. Help membantu. Cut memotong. Bite menggigit. Berarti kalau potong pakai apa? Berarti yang tepat adalah delta ya, menggigit. Oke, now number 17. Oke, yuk kita lihat dulu questionnya sayang ya, biar easy to understand. So, actually this is only the trick if in exam ya. Kalau seandainya anak Miss only have short time to answer it. But if you have much time, I suggest you to read the text, all of the text ya, whole of the text to make you really sure for your answer. Okay? Yeah, see the question. How did the cat stop the quarrels? Who knows what is the meaning of quarrels? Yes, right. Quarrels itu berarti sama dengan fighting. Jadi how did the cat stop the quarrel? Berarti dalam ceritanya nih cats-nya bertengkar. Yuk kita baca teksnya. Once upon a time, a monkey and two cats lived together at home of rich family. The cat lived in the kitchen. Catnya di mana? In the kitchen. And the monkey lived behind the house. Okay. One day the cats felt hungry and went to the dining room. Katanya dia kemana perginya sayang? Went to the dining room. And then they took the cheese quickly. They divided the cheese in half, but one piece was bigger than the other one. And each cat wanted to have the bigger one. And the two cats began to quarrel. Ya, jadi ini tadi artinya sama dengan fighting. Finally, they asked the monkey to be a judge. Siapa dia minta tolongnya? Monkey. Ya, to solve the problem. Berarti tadi problemnya ini. And after that, they asked the monkey to solve. Then the monkey put the cheese on the scale and began to weigh 2 pieces, but they were not even. Ya, he took bigger. Jadi tadi untuk pertanyaan yang pertama sayangnya udah ketemu ya jawabannya. Yes, right. Jadi apa yang kayak mana bertengkarnya mereka bisa selesai? Ya, nih ya answernya. Oke, kita lihat. By weighing the cheese, no. By eating the cheese together, no. Jadi jawabannya adalah asking monkey to be a judge. Oke, yuk. Number 18, where did the story happen? Di mana tadi? Iya benar, di dining room karena dia feel hungry. Terus, nih jawabannya delta ya. What is the moral value from the story? Berarti apa sih moral value-nya sayang? Tadi kalau kita baca dari teksnya kira-kira mereka dapat nggak sih? Mereka dapat nggak sih itunya? They Okay, kita look at the end of story ya. He took the bigger pieces of cheese and bits. Now the cheese could be smaller and jadi setelah diminta tolong sama monkey, apa yang terjadi? The monkey took the bigger pieces of cheese and bit off a large mouthful. Now the cheese could be smaller and smaller. The cat stopped the monkey biting up. Then he put the 2 small pieces of cheese into his mouth and started back to his place behind the house. At last, the cat looked at each other. They had quarreled to get a bigger piece and they both got nothing. Karena udah dimakan oleh monkey. Berarti intinya kita nggak boleh ngapa? Ya, let's see optionnya apa ya. Nggak boleh rakus ya sayang ya. Yes, right. We must fight to get no. We should appreciate decision no. We must be patient and not be greedy. We should understand person behavior. Jadi yang tepat adalah jawabannya Charlie. We must be patient, not be greedy. Benar. Yuk. Next text ya this one. Kita baca teks selanjutnya. Ya, kita tengok dulu questionnya. What made the donkey jealous of the dog? Kita lihat. Berarti ini ceritanya donkey and lapdog. Kita baca ya. Once a farmer owned a donkey and a lapdog. The donkey worked hard all day, hauling heavy load. The lapdog stayed with his master all day. Jadi monkey-nya di mana? Donkey-nya kerja di mana sayang? Work all ya. The donkey worked hard all day. Sedangkan lapdog di mana sayang? Only stay with his master all day and live in the house with him. He didn't work, nggak pula bekerja. Kemudian but was allowed to sit on the master's lap. Boleh duduk di atas masternya. The donkey grew jealous of the lapdog. Jadi dia akhirnya feel jealous, ya, merasa iri. Oke, kita lihat tadi questionnya. What made the donkey jealous of the dog? Kita lihat. The beating that he has. Nggak ada ya. The farmer scared to the dogs. No juga. The heller that he has to wear. The chance to stay inside. Ya, jadi tadi jawaban yang tepat adalah delta. Karena tadi donkey-nya udahlah stay di dalam, tidak bekerja, ya bisa stay inside the house, right? Okay, number 21. What is the main idea of paragraph 3? Kita lihat paragraf 3 ya. 1, 2, 3 ya. Di sini ada paragraf 3 berarti this one ya. One day when he was left unattended, the donkey broke his halter and ran into the farmhouse kitchen. There the farmer sat at table. The donkey rushed up to him and began wagging his tail vigorously and knocked off all the china from the table. He then started jumping around and frolicking like a little dog and finally plunked himself down on the farmer's lap. The shocked farmer yelled for help. Jadi kaget ya farmernya, akhirnya dia yell atau berteriak ya, meminta tolong. The farmhand came running in and dragged the donkey off to his stable and gave him a beating. Akhirnya dia malah kena pukul, bukannya disayang ya sayang. He didn't forget for the rest of his life. Oke, akhirnya dia tidak mendapatkan apa yang dia inginkan. Oke, kita lihat. Berarti tadi jawabannya kita what is the main idea paragraf 3 ya. Berarti the dog's habit is like by master? No. The way the farmer treat the donkey? No ya. The things done by the donkey to be loved, the donkey wants to be loved by its master. Berarti jawabannya adalah Charlie. Yes, right. Kenapa, Miss? Because semua dilakukannya tadi wagging the tails, kemudian frolicking, itu all to the things done by the donkey to be loved by his master. The next question is, what can we learn from the text? Kira-kira apa sih yang bisa kita pelajari dari teks itu? It's not good to help other. No ya. It's good to keep your promise. Nothing. Tadi di teksnya it's not good to be envious to others. And it's good to share things with other. Kira-kira mana jawabannya? Ya, envious itu apa sayang? Ya, right. Same with jealous atau cemburu atau iri. Jadi jawabannya adalah Charlie. Okay, this is the last text. Ya, 23 until 25. Kita lihat di sini apa yang harus anak Miss lakukan di sini adalah ya anak Miss mengisi titik-titiknya atau fill in the blank with the correct word ya atau ya with the correct word sehingga ceritanya menjadi a complete story atau cerita yang meaningful. Yuk kita baca. Once upon a time, there was a man who was living in Batak land. He lived in a dimple hut in a farming field. He did some gardening and fishing for his daily life. Katanya fishing. So, he did some gardening and fishing. Berarti kerjaannya apa? Gardening and fishing for his daily life. One day, while the man was do blah 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 blah. Oke, kita lihat dulu kalimat selanjutnya. He caught a big golden fish. Nah, kata kuncinya this one ya. He caught a golden fish. Jadi pekerjaannya hanya dua, gardening and fishing. Berarti answernya apa? Ya, nih ya, letter kita cek sayang jawaban di optionnya di next slide ya. Oke, yuk number 24 nih. Big golden fish in bla 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 trap. Kira-kira di apa trap? Ya, his ya berarti karena tadi he kepunyaannya ya. Di trapnya dia. It was the biggest catch which he ever had in his life. Surprisingly, this fish turned into a beautiful princess. He fell in love with her and proposed her to be his wife. She said, yes, but you had, sorry sayang, ini the right one is delta ya. You had to blah blah blah, not to tell anyone. Kata kuncinya, not to tell anyone berarti nggak boleh bilang ke yang lain. Kira-kira apa tuh ya? The secret that I was once a fish katanya. Kira-kira apa jawabannya number 25? Ya, can be promise atau can be ini ya. Kita lihat optionnya yuk. Ya, jadi 23 tadi benar ya. Jawabannya adalah fishing. Oke. 24 itu jawabannya ya benar. Bravo. His ya. Tadi his trap. And the last itu adalah 25 say. Enggak. You must to say. No ya. Terus you must to plan, you must to forget. Ya, benar itu you must to promise. Berarti benar tadi perkiraan jawaban kita. Oke. So how sayang? So far, could you understand it well? Bisa dimengerti dengan baik? Ya, do you understand it well? Oke, insya Allah ya sayang. So, for next exam atau for next week, please read the question carefully and after that try to find the keyword and then see the keyword in the text. Ya, jadi cari kata kuncinya baru anak Miss baca teksnya. Kalau umpama yang diminta moral value, willy-nilly you must read the text all ya, atau you must try to conclude what is the text about ya, atau you need to analyze it. Tapi kalau yang lainnya sayang lihat saja keywordnya baru anak miss check in the text. But if you have much time, I suggest you it's better you read the text all ya and try to understand the text well. Read carefully and try to understand and then answer the question well. Got it what I mean? Ya, insya Allah ya sayang. Jadi, so that's all for today. Thank you very much. Wish that you will be easier in answering the question atau your exam ya next week. So I hope the result is fantastic too or satisfied. Okay, that's all for today. If you have question, you can chat me directly. Okay, sayang ya. Now let's close the lesson by reciting hamdalah together. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Kafaratul majlis, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika asyhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaihi. Oke, sayang Miss, thank you for today. See you in the next meeting and good luck for your exam. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.